Hey, if you're a content creator 40 and over or a subject matter expert who is trying to make money by making videos on YouTube or other platforms, you want to watch this video. And the reason is because a lot of people are dependent on the platform rather than going out there and creating their own value by creating a subscription group that people actually pay for. The thing that they are scared of is they wonder, would anybody pay me for this? And how am I going to get members? It's going to take so long and it's going to be so slow. But what they're not understanding is they are thinking in a linear model, which is what most people consider. But a next level of thinking is thinking about a leveraged model. And I'm going to show you the difference between the two and how you go from slow to fast, how you go from painful growth to explosive growth all in one. And the way that this works is the linear model is you create content or you DM or outreach to people. That's going to get you attention because they're going to click on your link and they're going to look and they're going to see what you have to offer. Then you're going to have to continue to create content or follow up with them to build trust. After you build the trust with them, then you're going to make the offer. Then you finally earn the income. Now that sounds great. It's painstakingly slow, just like the snail down here. It is a very brutally slow process. And the worst part about it is not only is it slow, you have to do it over and over again to make any money. So it's not recurring. It's not passive. It is work, get paid, work, get paid. It is exhausting. It is effort heavy, and it is just simply one-to-one brutal growth. A different way to think about this and the way that higher level thinkers work is they work on a leveraged model. So you got linear and you got leverage. But to make leverage work, here's what you need to do. You need to fulfill on your promise. Angel investor Naval Ravikant and the founder of Angel List got famous because he understood this. People sell because they don't know how to market, and they have to market because they don't know how to create a great product. In other words, you need to create something and focus all your energy on creating something great. That's the power of having a paid community is you get to focus all your time there and less of your efforts on marketing. And the way that that works is the leveraged model. When you create something great, it starts with you. Then as you get members, just a handful of members, they begin to realize how great it is, and then they invite other people. And I understand this looks like a multi-level marketing model, but it's not. It's just simply the power of compounding. There is a famous book by a guy named Darren Hardy, and he talks about the power of compounding. And this is it in a nutshell. A small community of a few people can rapidly grow to a community of hundreds, if not thousands of people, because you have people actively recommending your community to other people. Now, this sounds like a really complicated thing to put together. Sounds like a computer programming and coding nightmare, but it's not when you use a platform like School. So School has this feature called affiliates. Now, you have to be on the pro $99 a month plan with your school to do this. But School will actually do it for you. And all you do is you take this from toggle off to decide how much you want to reward affiliates. There's several ways that you can compensate people who recommend things on your behalf. The first one is you can give them discounts. In other words, if you do this, I'm going to give you a discount for bringing that person in. The second is to give it to them for free. You get so many people, and this is free for you every single month that they stay. But the third way, and the most powerful, is to actually give them cash. So you're incorporating both discounts and free, but you're giving them actual money so they can decide what they want to do with it. But here's the thing. Once you get them to the point that your community is free because they've recommended so many people, you know what? They will never, ever leave. And all you do is you toggle this on, and I choose to do it at 50% because it makes it a very simple sell, i.e., you get two people into my community, you get 50% commissions every month they stay. So once you get two people in and they stay, your cost to my community is zero. But you don't limit it there. You say you can invite as many people as you want, and then they can actually build an income stream. And that is when you become massively valuable to them, and they will never want to leave your community. Now, I talked about this in past videos, but here's where it comes full circle. The whole idea of a community or any sort of business is to solve problems, because problem solving equals value and value equals money. Well, if their current state is they don't have a skill, or they don't know how to do something, or they have something specific that they want to accomplish and they don't know how, once you get them through the 6 stages of current state to desired state using your existing knowledge, you have given them that benefit. But if you let them participate in an affiliate program, you have doubled the value you've created for them because you've not only solved their problem, but you've also actually created a supplemental income source by them just telling people, hey, I had this problem, I joined this community, I got this result, and you can too. Here's my affiliate link. Now, the last thing to consider here is the actual math. Most people don't create or turn on affiliate programs because they're worried about how it's going to affect their overall profits. But they're failing to see the forest for the trees. because it's about effort versus leverage. You as an individual only have so many hours and so much effort that you can put into something. So 100% of your effort might be worth, say, $10,000. And we're just going to use this for an example because it's easy to make the comparison, versus the leverage of an army of people if you decide to give 50% affiliate commission. So by yourself, you can create $10,000. An army is a net profit to you of $25,000. An army of 10 people creating leverage for you is $50,000. And an army of 20 people is $100,000. The painfully obvious question becomes, do you want 100% of your efforts or 50% of an army's efforts? And obviously it's the latter because it puts more money in your pocket. And school makes this super easy because everybody inside of your community gets their own personalized link. And it exists right here. Under the upgrade button is a settings button. All they have to do is write out a simple DM, a simple text, or an email to somebody they think that could benefit from your community. They copy it, they paste it, and then anybody who comes into the community using that link, they are credited to that person, and then school will take care of all the hassle. School will make sure that that person gets paid out. School will make sure that the taxes are taken care of, and you don't have to create any back-end processes. And that's all with a pro or a $99 a month school community. So in essence, you are running an affiliate as well as a full-fledged business with monthly recurring income for $99 a month. Now, if you want to start at the $9 level and you don't want to offer affiliates where you have to create something, then you can start that way. If you want to learn how all of this works, I suggest that you join our community on a 7-day free trial. And the reason I say 7-day free trial is because you don't know whether or not the community is for you because you're not on the inside. You can only make an informed decision once you're on the inside, just like you would not buy a car without test driving and you would not buy a house by just looking inside the windows. You need more information, and that is why we have a 7-day free trial. In that 7-day free trial, you get access to our community. So you can introduce yourself. You can meet some of the people that are already doing what you are trying to do. You also have access to a classroom. With a start here, we show you who to create for and what to create for them. We show you how to build and launch your own school community. We give you a library of tools and bonuses to help you grow your school community. You also have access to a calendar of events. And in that first 7 days, you can probably get access to 2 live calls. So you can find out whether or not this thing is for you. And at the end of 7 days, or it's not for you, or it's not what you thought it was going to be, just cancel and you'll never be charged, and blessings and on your way, as a friend of mine says. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you realize that the way to get leverage is to build something great and then let other people do the lion's share of the marketing for you. And if you do realize that, you'll realize how quickly this thing can grow. Thanks for watching. Hit that button so you get notified of our next video, and we'll see you next time. And feel free to check out other right here.